Hello everyone, my name is Juan Sánchez and today I will demonstrate a short PPP lesson about the present perfect, especially how we use it to talk about life experience. The focus of this clause is the structure or has plus the past participle. Present perfect for our experiences. An objective. The objective of today's lesson is very clear. Students will able to talk about their life experience using the present perfect. By the end of the lesson, students should be able to share a lesson experience using the correct structure. To begin, I want to activate the topic with a simple question. I ask my students, have you ever tried a new food? This question prepares the students for the grammar we will use today. They can answer with yes or no. It's a quick way to introduction to your idea of experience. Um, Life experience. Now I show my students some pictures. These images represent a different life experience, such as traveling to another country and eating sushi or riding a horse. Using this visual, I gave examples. She has visited Brazil. He has eaten sushi. This is part of the direct method. I use images and real life context to introduce meaning without translating. Structure. Next, I explain the form of the present perfect. The structure is subjective, point have or has, point a past participle. So we get example like I have visited Mexico. She has eaten sushi. They have riding a horse. This small explication comes from the grammar relation traditions, but in simple and modern word. Why? Um, Here are explained the main of the tense. We use the present perfect at all about life experience. Sometimes that happen at some moment in your life, um, but we don't say exactly when. To make it clearer, I show a simple timeline, past present. The idea is that the experience is connected to the present. Pronunciations. Now I focus on pronunciation using kick repetition drills. This comes from the audiolingual methods. I cite the sentences first and the students repeat. And I live is visited Mexico. She is eating sushi. This helps students notice contractions and natural read. Um, Practice yes or no. Now we move into the practice states. Students answer this question with yes or no. Have you ever ate sushi? Have you ever played guitar? Have you ever traveled alone? This practice is controlled because students only choose between two options. It helps them feel confident before speaking more freely. Um, Now my moving in the production stage where students speak more freely. In this activity, students chose one of these questions and share a personal experience. For example, students may say, I have met our famous singer or I haven't traveled by plane. This part is based on the communicative language teaching approach because the student abroad experience real information and use English meaningful. My role here is the audience participation, listening, and guide handling corrections if necessary. And in the slide, I explained the methodology I use this lesson is designing with a eclectic approach, which means I combine useful elements from different methods in the history of language teaching. I use the direct methods by showing pictures, the grammar relation method Queen explain the structure, the audiolingual methods we approach drills, and communicative language teaching during the fresh speaking activity. This flexible mix helps students learn in balanced and effective way. To close lesson, I summary what we learned today. Student practices the present perfect to talk about life experience, and we review the form, the meaning, the pronunciation, and we practice with yes or no questions and personal answer. This short summary helps reinforce the main point of the lesson and ensures students feel confident about what they learned. Thank you very much watching this PPP demonstration close. Um, um, my name is Juan Sánchez, and this was an example of how to copy the PPP model using an eclectic approach. Thank you again. Thank you very much.